folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on the third-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Chromstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Aggies will kick this away to start us off. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And strong coverage that will tackle him at the 11-yard line. First play. Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
And put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver. So it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They're trying to run it with the option. He gets loose. He's got the first and still going. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, Chris, I saw this play unfolding. I wondered if he might pitch it to the receiver, and he does. Another unique way to get a guy with speed to football. They do it for a big play and a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's Williams. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. He'll hand it off. In open space. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon Achane and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M U.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. lose a yard on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down after that previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw. It's O'Neal. It's an out route. The catch made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. At the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Finds an open target on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. When the tackle is made, the screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, and he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on his play. Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the Pope.
He's in the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. A designed quarterback run. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? And a diving catch near the sideline. What a play. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Let's see if this score, Kirk, can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab!
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL? All from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Will not be brought down. And they'll follow up with it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway to set the offense up in great field position. Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Flames through the tackle. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggies.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And there's the point after. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Getting set to kick the ball off now. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Watkins. Across the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Big throw caught on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Watkins. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. The big fullback's got it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Here's a carry for the fullback. He breaks free. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear him say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through.
And they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. They got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. As people like to say, this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
I think the defense let their guard down. They had him in such a hole, they got a little bit soft. Offense took advantage of it, and they got a shot now on 4th down.
So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Texas A&M.
So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it, and instead they give up a 1st down. This could cost them.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incomplete.
And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The back's got it. He shreds the tackle. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Quarterback operating an empty set. Back to pass. It's O'Neal. Grab down the middle. It's Armstrong. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
And sack sets up 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field, it's O'Neal. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, we're going to throw it. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Past the 25. Breaks loose at the 40. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Play action here on 1st down. Looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point makes the lead 11. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. moves the ball up to the 30. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. The defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Shotgun formation here on third down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back. It's O'Neal. He'll try a pass here. Caught near the sticks. It's Armstrong. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw over the middle. Touchdown, Aggies. They finish off the scoring drive.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He makes the grab in the end zone. The two-pointer gets him back within a field goal.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the two-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
35. Texas A&M, 25.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the...
He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas A&M. There was no catching at that time.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 32, set to advance on the football.
Lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This has gotten fun. A bunch of scoring back and forth in the second half. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to throw. It's O'Neal. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he get there on the ground? The tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
With the catch, it's Armstrong. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Second down after that completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
That's good for a Fighting Texas Aggie.
And the Aggies look to keep this drive moving.
29 Philly.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. To throw, it's O'Neal. Looking for his back. Huh, in the open. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a shotgun run call. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Aggies. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball is even thrown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And this fire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Give it to the big fullback here. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
So here we go now. 3rd and short. The opponent's 24-yard line. What would the offense choose to do at this point? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Watkins. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on 3rd down. Now to set up a pivotal 4th down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Trying to find some room. It's Ruiz. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. Holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. And they looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. And now a carry here for the fullback. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking deep to the right side. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The RPO clock to the right. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Looking for a late, deep throw. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
That's exactly what they needed here. Just a humongous play late in the football game. And this play right here could put them in a position to get the go-ahead score.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Pressure is coming. There's no one to throw to there on the third down, and now it's a fourth down coming up.
Hey, not the worst decision here when you really think about it. This point in the game, field goal is critical. Good job by the quarterback getting rid of the football. A sack would have basically taken them out of field goal range completely.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will tie it. Looks like we're headed for overtime.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Turner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this player a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. To throw, it's O'Neal. The receiver makes the catch. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And now the handoff. Fading him off. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. And out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks it right through. Automatic for the game winner. That's the kind of matchup you hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And the players, they love playing in these kind of games. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.